You're wasting hours doing things Google just made instant, while you're still switching between 10 browser tabs. And typing the same questions into ChatGPT over and over, Google just dropped updates that make all of that look ancient. This isn't small stuff. Hey, I'm Ava. I help people actually use AI tools without the hype or BS. And today I'm breaking down the Google Gemini updates that just dropped. These are real features you can use right now. No wait list for most of them, no crazy prices, just tools that actually change how you work. Let me start with the one that blew my mind. Google just made your headphones into live translators, not the robotic garbage we've had for years. Real translation that sounds like a human. You can now have full conversations in 70 different languages. Just put in any headphones you already own, open Google Translate, tap Live Translate, and suddenly the world around you gets translated in real time straight into your ears. Here's what makes this different. Old translation tools just swapped words, so everything sounded stiff and weird. This uses Gemini's native audio model. It understands context. It picks up on tone. It knows when someone's joking versus when they're serious. The translation keeps the speaker's natural rhythm and emphasis. So you're not just hearing words, you're hearing what they actually mean. And it works both ways. If you're trying to talk to someone who speaks a different language, your phone broadcasts the translation while you hear theirs through your headphones. No more awkward phone passing. No more broken conversations through a speaker. Just natural back and forth, like you're both speaking the same language. But that's just one update. Let me tell you about the other stuff that just dropped. Google released something called Disco. It's an experimental browser that takes all your messy tabs and turns them into actual working apps. This thing is wild. It's called Gen Tabs. And it uses Gemini 3 to look at what you're researching across multiple tabs and builds you a custom tool to finish whatever you're trying to do. Say you're planning a trip. You've got tabs open for flights, hotels, things to do, weather. Instead of bouncing between all of them, Gen Tabs creates a trip planner app right there in your browser. It pulls in maps, calendars, budget trackers, everything organized in one place, with links back to the original sources so you can dig deeper if you want. Or maybe you're researching a topic for work. 10 tabs of articles and data. Gen Tabs builds you a research dashboard that organizes it all. Comparison tables, summary cards, interactive elements, all from the tabs you already had open. You don't write any code. You just describe what you need in plain language. The AI builds it. You can ask it to change the layout, add features, reorganize things. It adapts in real time. Now here's the catch. Disco is experimental. It's only available through a wait list on macOS right now. But Google says successful features from Disco might make their way into Chrome later. So this could be how browsers work in the future. Your tabs becoming instant apps instead of just static pages. When I first started using these kinds of AI tools, I was completely overwhelmed. That's when I found this community called AI Profit Boardroom. 1,800 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Let me talk about the third big update. It's called Deep Research, and this one is a game changer for anyone who does any kind of research. Deep Research is like having a personal research assistant that never gets tired. You give it a topic, it creates a research plan, you approve it or tweak it, then it goes off and analyzes dozens or even hundreds of websites. It takes about 5 to 15 minutes depending on the topic. When it's done, you get a full multi-page report, properly structured, with citations, links to all the sources, everything organized and ready to use. Google also just released Gemini 3 Flash. This is their newest model. It's fast, it's smart, And it's free for everyone. You can access it right now in the Gemini app and in Google Search. It brings the power of their most advanced AI at speeds that feel instant. Better reasoning, better at handling complex questions, better at understanding what you actually want. They also released something called temporary chat. It's exactly what it sounds like. A mode where your conversation with Gemini doesn't get saved. Nothing goes into your history. Nothing trains their AI models. Perfect for when you're exploring sensitive topics or just want a clean slate. And there's updates to Gemini Live. That's the conversational mode where you can talk to Gemini like you're on a phone call. It's getting better at natural conversations, better at following context, better at helping you think through problems out loud. Now let me hit you with why this matters more than you think. Google is in an all-out war with OpenAI right now. OpenAI just launched updates to compete with Google's Gemini 3. Both companies are pushing each other, and that means we get better tools faster, more features, more stuff for free. Competition is making AI better for everyone who actually uses it. So what should you actually do with all this? Start with translation if it applies to you. If you travel, if you work with people in other countries, if you're learning a language, test this out. See how much better it is than the old tools. Download Google Translate. Connect your headphones, try a conversation, or watch something in another language. You'll immediately see the difference. If you're a power user, get on the wait list for Disco. See if Gen Tabs actually saves you time when you're juggling research across multiple tabs. My bet is it will, especially if you're doing comparative research or planning anything complex. If you do any kind of deep research for work, try deep research in Gemini Advanced. Even if you just try the free trial, run a test on something you'd normally spend hours researching. See if it delivers. See if the time savings are real. I think you'll be surprised. The key is don't just watch videos about tools, actually use them. That's where the real learning happens. That's how you figure out what genuinely helps your work. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 1,800 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working, what's not. Which tools are worth your time. Which ones to skip. No hype. Just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. If you want the full process, SOPs, and 100 plus AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are crushing it with AI. We're moving from AI that just answers questions to AI that actually helps you complete tasks. These aren't flashy demos. These are real tools you can use today. Most of them are free. The ones that aren't have free trials. There's no reason not to test them and see what actually helps your work or life. So here's my challenge. Pick one thing from this video, just one. Try it this week. See if it actually saves you time. See if it makes something easier. Then come back and let me know in the comments what you tried and how it went. I read everything. The people winning with AI right now aren't the ones with the most expensive tools. They're the ones actually using what's available and figuring out what works. That can be you. It just takes trying stuff instead of just watching videos about it. That's it for today. If this was helpful, hit the like button so more people see it. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this without the hype. And I'll see you in the next one.